What's up, y'all? It's Lawrence from Three Brothers and a Shot of Milk. And today I'm unboxing my Superman vs. Doomsday Mcfarlane DC Multiverse 2-pack. This joint looks dope. I wasn't gonna get it, but then I kept seeing images of it and I was like, yeah, this might be a must-cop. Let's check it out. Let's go. Boom. Here we are. See it right there. 85th anniversary. Superman vs. Doomsday. DC Multiverse gold label. It's a Target exclusive. And yeah, just more Superman vs. Doomsday. This is so big, I'm like having a hard time showing it on my desk. But look at that. Look how cool that is, man. That's freaking dope. That's Superman vs. Doomsday. You see I'm knocking stuff down. I knocked down my Superman and Lois Lane Funko Pops. These are real cool. Christopher Reeve and Margot Kidder. But they're gonna have to go down here because I need some space for this big boy. All right, let's get him open. Now, I wasn't going to get this. I thought like, that's just the reused Hush body, and the scrapes and blood are just painted on. It's not even like a new sculpt to really show what happened in the comic book, that iconic death of Superman comic book. So I was like, I'm gonna pass. But then I kept seeing images of it, and I don't have that Hush Superman anyway, so like I don't have that head sculpt. And when I saw the price, I was like, that's pretty pricey, 60 bucks. But then I realized, yo, this Doomsday's a mega fig. I don't know why I didn't put that together, but Doomsday's a mega fig. And mega figs usually go for like, why am I doing all this? Sorry, I don't know why I'm trying to do tape on all the sides. I'm just gonna pull it out real quick. Here's the barcode. Okay. Yeah, so Doomsday's a mega fig. Those go for 40 bucks, and as you know, the regular figures go for about 20 bucks. So it's like, actually, this is priced really accurately. Let's get this bad boy open. So when I saw that and saw more images and saw how dope this Doomsday looks, I was like, let me cop it. First up, inside we have this really cool, it's kind of a cool diorama we have here. That'd be really cool to set the figures in, because it can stand up itself, as you see. It can stand up itself. It's too bad. Well, I might be able to get these cards out without ruining it, because that'd be pretty cool for display. Let's get these cards out. Now, 90s kid, man. I remember when Superman died, I think I was in the 6th grade, and it was like, whoa. Because, you know, superheroes are not supposed to die in comics, especially Superman. And I remember it made the news. It was like a big deal. And I have a couple issues of that comic. And like, that's Superman. For anyone wondering, like, the character Superman, it's that comic. Like, almost knowing he's not gonna survive Doomsday. But still, with his dying breath, he has to save the people of Metropolis. All right, there's a way to get this out without ruining this. Yeah, that'd be a cool display. So first up, right here we have this Doomsday card. Now this is not from the Death of Superman. It's a Reign of Doomsday comic. Okay, so this Doomsday is actually from Reign of Doomsday, which is odd. It should just be from Death of Superman, but anyways, because you have Connor and you see Supergirl down here, and yeah, anyways, little data file. You can pause that if you want to. Throw that to the side. And then this card right here, which oddly enough still says Reign of Doomsday on it, which is pretty strange. Can you guys in the comment section tell me why it says Reign of Doomsday instead of just Death of Superman? Specifically on this card, as I'm destroying it, trying to get it out. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I ruined this card. But I saved the diorama. So, you gotta choose your wins. And just a regular Superman card. You can pause that if you want to read it. It'd be cool if it gave us a little insight into the Death of Superman story, but here's the diorama. Hopefully I don't have to take these out right now. Let's just get to the figures, man. Okay. Whoa. This is dope. This is huge. That's what she said. Who are we gonna start with? Let's start with Doomsday. Come on. This is the one that we haven't seen. Man. There we go. All right. This is a big guy right here. Wow. All right, let me bring the down so you can see him. Oh, I gotta bring him back up. This is a big guy. You can tell that I haven't unboxed Mega Figures yet, Mega Figs yet, because I do not know how to get him in frame well. But this joint looks dope. Let me give you the 360. Now, he is way bigger than Devastator. Devastator is not a mega fig. He is way bigger, and he has some weight to him, too. Wow, this is dope. And this is soft right here in diaper, but it's kind of weird. But as long as you're not poking him in the booty, you're not gonna really notice. Now, it doesn't have that toe joint, man. It doesn't have that, so that's gonna be interesting trying to get him to stand, and or maybe not. His feet are pretty flat. Bring him in. That face sculpt though is sick, and yeah, his mouth's on a joint. And it's almost like the eyes are glowing. Now, I know in the original Doomsday, he kind of had bones going across his eyes, but this still looks fire. It looks like it's glowing. Wow. And these are pretty soft, so you don't got to worry about poking yourself, or if you got it for your kid, you don't got to worry about that. And this is where it shares parts of Devastator. You see right here, that's where Devastator had like his torn shirt or whatever, and they just painted it gray so it blended in. That's kind of lame to me, especially since Doomsday ripped out of his green uniform. Why not just paint this green? Who cares if it's not that accurate? This is just obvious to me. And for you customizers here, there's a lot of really great detail you can bring out here if you want to give this a wash. But see his articulation. It's not bad. This is a little loose, and the shoulder kind of cover thing is kind of interesting. This is loose. Wow, this is pretty loose. I don't like that. I don't like that. Knees. Now Jack, a shot of milk, customized his Devastator to be Doomsday. So hit the playlist, hit the toy playlist and see, go check that out. It's really cool. And if you want to do that with your Devastator, you can pretty much do what he did. Splits. Oh, but Doomsday can split. But it feels loose, man. Ponytail waving in the wind. People are mad at it. I'm not. Doomsday kind of had a ponytail, right? He has a hard time wanting to stand. I feel like those, they're regular. Yeah, they gave regular figure stands, and I don't think that's gonna work for this, but there we go. That's so dope. That looks great. Let's put him right here. Let's get Superman out. Let's get Superman out of here. Now, I have to say, I don't have the Hush Superman, but these colors might be the best we've ever got it. These colors look fantastic. Comes with some flight hands, which is kind of lame. Saw some other toy tubers talk about that. Like, flight hands are great because he's a flying character, although you don't give us a flying stand, but he's fighting Doomsday. There should definitely be fists and not these kind of infected Superman type hands. But anyways, let's take a look at this figure. Man, so look, to be quite honest with you, if you have any Superman figure besides Page Punchers, the original, that first like Superman 1000 figure, and maybe Red Sun, maybe, if you have anyone, you kind of have this figure already. It's the same body buck, but for some reason, I'm not the biggest fan of that body buck. I think it's too bulky. But here it looks good, man. Just trying to get his joints out of whack here. See that? He got his foot is crooked. You know, with all these points of articulation, man. Sometimes, there we go. Ish. I won't bore you trying to fix that right now, but let's take a look at this face sculpt. Wow, that looks great. Kind of has that kind of blue in his hair. Wow. Oh, I got some paint schmutz on his back. Little quality control right there. It's okay, he's fighting Doomsday. He's supposed to be dirty. So you can see right here, you got the scuff on his chin, the blood coming out of his mouth, the blood on his head. You got the scratches right here. Now these are all painted, not sculpted, because you can see right here, the line from his suit is on his skin. Why would it be on his skin? So this is Superman's 85th anniversary. Death of Superman is one of his biggest storylines. We could have got a sculpted, torn up suit. And again, quality control right here. And blue on his hand. But dirty boots, which are pretty cool. Be cool if they gave his whole suit that kind of wash. And no yellow S on the back, which is kind of crazy, right? It's like a glossy spot on his butt. Maybe Superman wet himself. It's kind of crazy not to have that S, because it's so iconic. Like, This is literally like the symbol for the death of Superman comic. Man, that's a missed opportunity. But cool figure, man. Cool figure. When I say it's the same body, I say that it's, you know, it's the same body. It's the same body. Color's better here. Same body. Now this is funny. I found this in Target and I can't tell if it was a factory flaw and they put the Superman 1000 head on top of the infected body, or someone just did that and put it back in the box and put it back on the shelf. I don't know. When I saw it, I had to get it because this was kind of like my battle damaged Superman for a little bit. Cape's torn and his suit is dingy, but yeah. And as you can see, and that's why they didn't put an S on the back of his cape, because they just reused this infected Superman cape. They reused it, and it's not the same as Bizarro's, for those that are wondering. Bizarro's is not as battle damaged, just more like, dude, get a new cape. But same body. Same body. Yeah, so, but although this is my favorite Superman figure Mcfarlane has made, this is perfect. This is I'm sorry, okay. This is perfect, and this is first one. And the body is right. He's not too hulking. The S is perfect. These colors are better, but I can imagine that even though the colors are different, that like he flew into the fight like this. Stop it, Doomsday. And ended up looking like this. Stop it, Doomsday. That's pretty fun. That is pretty freaking fun. Let's get these hands out. And since, okay, those came out real easy. Almost kind of scary easy. Since we've seen this body over and over again, we can give him the fists he deserves. And if you're looking for parts, and the color doesn't match perfectly, but it's good enough. Good enough for the pose. Now, you guys can go on Amazon and get this Rebirth Superman pretty cheap. So if you want this head sculpt, if you need some hands, you can use them for parts. All right, let's get this hand in there. Okay, that's more like it. That's more like it. Yo, look at the size difference. Look at the size difference here. Look how crazy that is. Wow. That is dope. Mcfarlane, you killed it with this. Mcfarlane, you killed it with that. Now, I don't really have any Doomsday figures except for the one that came out back in the day. This is that Man of Steel figure, and like, for some reason, no articulation in the legs, but you got some of the arms, so it's like we got a little, so 4 points of articulation here, and that's what I meant with his eyes, for those of you who don't remember. See, his eyes have bones over it. And his ponytail's out. But pretty much, schmutz there. Pretty much this, you know, just yeah. Now, this is what I hoped Mcfarlane would have done. Again, with the Man of Steel story, toy line. See how like just battle damage and it's sculpted, man. A little rip right here and it's sculpted, you know? S on the back of the cape. I might be able to take this cape off and like have Doomsday holding it and get this cape off of him so he has no cape and Doomsday's whole, I don't know if I want to mess with him that much, but it'd been cool if Mcfarlane just gave us a little bit more sculpted battle damage here, not just painting over what he already had. Anyways, but this is dope. I'm very, very happy with this, and get the diorama up. I don't know if this is gonna work. It's a little too tight. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? Maybe. I actually have no idea where I'm putting this. None. But I'm really happy with this purchase, man. I wasn't gonna do it. I really wasn't, but then I thought to myself, it's Superman vs. Doomsday, and anything, it's a mega figure with a bonus figure. And I don't, like I said, I don't have the Hush Superman figure, and this is a good looking Superman figure. I much prefer the body style of the 1000 than this bulkier thing, but for some reason, this kind of bulky, angry, kind of torn up Superman works for this fight. It works for this fight. So like, yeah, play with me for a second. He flies in this way. Ends up this way. Man, that's dope. So what do you guys think, man? What do you guys think of this Superman vs. Doomsday pack? If you're a Superman fan, I'd say it's a must. If you're a Superman fan and a Mcfarlane toy collector, I'd say it's a must for the Doomsday. You already have the Superman figure. And if you have the Hush one, you can probably customize it. But if you don't have the Hush figure, then this is a pretty great pack. See what I'm trying to do here? Really do it? If only Doomsday's joints were a little tougher. That's one thing about Doomsday. He is loose. I don't know if that means he was rushed or they used too many parts from Devastator, but he's a little loose, but he's able to make it work. Oh, that's dope. Anyways, this is the Superman vs. Doomsday unboxing. I hope you guys had a good time checking this out. And let me know in the comments if you're going to get one. I think it's a great figure. It's not a must-have, but it's a must-have if you're a Superman fan and Mcfarlane collector. Anyways, hit up the playlist. Make sure you like, leave a comment, subscribe while you're at it. Hit that notification bell, and I'll be back. Same bat time, same super channel. Peace.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Three Brothers and a Shot of Milk.